Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing on the hardcore anniversary realm named Soulseeker. Once again, we are outside Raise of and Crawl, and this time we will be attempting to tank. We do have a warrior, and I'm not really sure if they're interested in tanking. I don't think they will mind doing DPS. Can see the rogue is a self-found adventurer. Make sure the pet has a buff, and who else? Our priest will be healing us. I don't believe anybody else needs thorns. It's not going to make much of a difference anyway. Some are level 26, a few are level 25. Somewhat of our level for the dungeon, which is fine, honestly. I haven't even tried tanking these before. I do know that Maul is the main source of threat. Keep getting silk from these. Our priest is asking about Fade Leaf. I'm not sure why it's so important. Some Fade Leaf right here, actually. I don't remember seeing something like this the first time we were here. I really don't care about the whole herbalism issue. Won a box. Now that could be a bit more interesting. Unless, hold on. Maybe nobody can pick it up. No, the priest did. Never mind. The rogue wants to train his skills, but Unfortunately, we cannot do much about that. I'm sure we'll find another rogue kind enough to open this for us. I knew the hunter could not resist a multi-shot. Should mark the adept here and then I guess the other two. We're gonna give them a moment. I think the warrior is the most reliable person so far. I bet we can shift out of the chains of ice. If we get targeted, that is. It didn't happen last time. Can't remember who was actually targeted. Should I pick up the ones to the left? Maybe we can line of sight here. Of course, the Wind Howler is immune. Probably because it's a nature effect. It leveled up. It was a warrior. I bet the warrior is going to be happy after we kill the next boss. They're essentially the only person that will be able to use the gear. Doesn't happen very often. Unless a hunter does something totally expected and needs on the axe. Let's hope not. The precision bow. Expected this to offer a bit of hit rating. But then, we're in Classic after all. That is a battle boar. I don't think it's worth using the hibernation ability. We seem to be fine. This is the early part of the dungeon and it's not that interesting. That is a Find an equip item. Okay, not what I expected here. Maybe the Death Speaker has some interesting items. Some of the priest was targeted. Still chasing away after the... There's no way it was that difficult to kill. The Geomancer just doesn't care. It's only because of the multi-shot. They're getting impatient. Hold on, was that the fire immunity? Get you some thorns here. Let's make sure everybody has full mana. Don't really have a lot of health. Death Speaker robes, which apparently nobody needs. I don't really mind either way. Can sell these only for 19 silver. I forgot that it's usually weapons that are worth enough money to bother. Somehow they still have aggro even after a crit. Speaking of weapons, wait. Looted a stone club. I have a pattern for the boots of the enchanter. It's a cloth item with plenty of spirit. Maybe the priest is interested in something like this. And a mantle of the eagle. You know, this could be interesting. 68 points of armor. I'll go ahead and pull these two. So compared to what we have, it's a bit more armor, the amount of stamina is the same. I guess it's not as good as I had hoped. I'm pretty sure the cloth shoulders that we have are from this very dungeon. It's a quest from Thunderbluff. I should remove that poison. Think everybody's ready?
Victory for Gabagan.
No idea how much threat the fairy fire is going to cause, probably not a lot. What is interesting is that it appeared to break the hibernation effect. Unless it just happened to break. Nobody wants the axe. Well. And he actually won the roll. Well. Not really uncommon. You usually get the item where you no longer need it anymore. They probably have the whirlwind axe. Piece of silk for us. We're going to mark these, and I can see we have a few more coming back. Hopefully they're going to let us position them. And one more buff for the pet. They targeted something. This is an Earth Caller. I wonder if I can cast a Wrath spell. Ideally we can line of sight this. Okay. Yeah, that worked almost perfectly. Not sure why it's running away. And that is the Whisperwind headdress, which is what we looted last time. And it caused quite a bit of drama in the previous group. Honestly, almost every single piece of loot that dropped caused issues in the previous group where I was healing. And there was the multi-shot again. Not even sure if it was the multi-shot, but I'm going to assume it was. Can't see anybody on the bridge. These two are not patrolling. You can see the Stalker even. No, somebody is buffing, which means we have to wait our mana. Hopefully they have the good drinks. 49. 60 mana. Okay, that is even better. One-handed mace. Not that great, honestly. Expected a few more stats from these. Only 3 agility and strength. Priest is worried about the bats. I remember the rogue mentioning hoping the dagger is going to drop. Be safe enough with a bat or two. Maybe if we pull more... Well, we do have the roar to challenge multiple enemies. The problem is, if we're silenced, that's not going to work. Maybe we need a new ability, the Silent Roar. Can I not? Oh, never mind. Just realized that there is a 6-second cooldown on the feral version of Fairy Fire. Thankfully, it costs no other resource. I guess I already had threat. At the tanking so far, I'm not really sure if it's easier than the warrior. Maybe they can share the quest with us. There we go. Free experience. What do we need here? We need the dagger to drop. Can't remember what else you can get from the boss. Maybe the leggings? Not a bad piece for a rogue. Kill at the warrior tank here. We get parried a few times and it's over. Let me guess, nobody wants these? No, the hunter does. That's the item we needed. Already have it. Let's pull the lone bat here, and there should be a greater bat around. Maybe I should mark it right away. Resisted the taunt. Now we're silent, so we can't really do much. Can only hope our damage is enough. Only some medium leather. Sometimes you can't find a unique here. I don't see it though. Can see a chest. Somewhat curious, who's going to win this one? Of course, they resisted the taunt there. And it was going for the healer, too. That was a guaranteed silence on the healer. The warrior is leading with 28. No, the hunter rolled a 96. And he will be looting. Let's see what he's actually going to get. The Mage Staff of the Monkey. Not a bad item. I mean, compared to what we've seen inside chests. At the very least... you can sell something like this. Saying something about beer, I'm not sure what they mean. Surprised we were not grabbed, though these two are. Why are we getting this? Agility and stamina. Not a bad piece of equipment, especially if you have it at level 22. What we have is definitely better, though. More stamina, plus we get the intellect and spirit, just in case we need to cast the occasional spell.
Teach you to interfere.
Immune to stunning.
Outsiders will pay for encroaching on our land. Bah! My power rules here.
Whoever did the voice
Our
acting
new allies will avenge us.
was spot on with this boss. What do we have here? We have a one-handed axe. I do remember seeing that item on the database. Never had the chance to grab it on the warrior, though. I'm pretty sure it never dropped. Unfortunate about the spirit. So that was another successful run of Rise of Crawl. I'm going to head to the Scarlet Monastery next. Maybe we can heal, or maybe even tank at 33, or possibly even 34. We could also go to the Shimmering Flats. We're perfectly suited for it. Yeah, I'm leading towards the Shimmering Flats. Maybe we can do the Scarlet Monastery later tonight. Still somewhat early in the afternoon. Thank you for watching, though. Hopefully I'll see you in the next part, wherever that is.